And now moving to matters international news, the United Nations World Food Programme sounded an alarm recently as thousands of families continue to flee the ongoing conflict in Sudan and cross into South Sudan. According to new data collected by the World Food Programme on Wednesday, it revealed that alarming statistics with 1 in 5 children among the nearly 300,000 recent arrivals in South Sudan suffering from malnutrition. Additionally, a staggering 90% of these families are reportedly going multiple days without food. Here are the details.
Most of the individuals crossing the border since the conflict erupted in Sudan in mid-April are South Sudanese nationals returning to a country already grappling with unprecedented humanitarian needs. A recent security assessment by WFP indicated that a whopping 90% of the returnee families are experiencing moderate and severe food insecurity. Shockingly, screening data at border crossings showed that 20% of children under the age of 5 and over 25% of pregnant and breastfeeding women are malnourished.
Since I've been here, I have seen the condition of people deteriorating rapidly, those that are coming across the border as the conflict continues. Really, to see a malnourished child in a mother's arms, not knowing whether that child is actually going to survive the night or not is incredibly confronting. And that's what the UN is here trying to support, that make sure that we are providing that life-saving assistance so people can survive not only their entry but also their onward journeys into South Sudan.
The situation is exacerbated by the rainy seasons, which has made conditions at crowded transit centers and border crossings even more challenging, with the flooding worsening food insecurity and contributing to the spread of diseases. Many of these returning families have reported being robbed and experiencing violence during their escape from the conflict in Sudan. Most of them arrive in South Sudan with nothing but the clothes on their backs, making their vulnerability even more acute. WFP is urgently appealing for more than $120 million to enhance support for those fleeing the conflict in Sudan into South Sudan over the next few months. A dire humanitarian crisis is unfolding on the border between South Sudan and Sudan as the United Nations World Food Programme, WFP, issues a warning about a looming hunger emergency.